You've held me in high regard.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
All right.
Msaki.
Soki pura musike.
Isn't that what is it? Msaki, isn't that like some Chinese or
Japanese, yeah.
Alcohol?
Yeah, sake.
Yeah.
I think it's Japanese.
Sake.
Sake.
Yeah,
man.
Wasn't it that when Mellowwood, that ad?
Ushi. Yeah.
Ushi.
Mellowwood was our long time.
Ushi.
You're quite old.
Yeah, but I look young, ne?
Okay, fine, whatever.
Okay.
Let's let it breathe, my friend.
Ne?
Yeah, let it breathe.
All right.
Let it breathe.
Different setting today.
Yeah.
It's the day Mama Lady dies.
You know, our setting reminds me of that video. Poliwe atatazelwa.
It's hard not to meet your eyes. Is the reckoning her legacy? Central belief, top in fallacy.
Okay, the cat is at the back.
No.
What?
What?
Oh yeah. The affiliation.
Shout out to Zipunoana, man.
Yeah, man.
By the way, there's a group called Ikati Singawin. You guys should check them out.
Honorary mention.
Yeah,
yes,
Ikati
honorary
Singawin.
mention. Talented. Yes, Karicha.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Karicha PE.
Yeah. There's a debate going around. Is it Karicha? Is it Kariecha? Is it Kariga?
I prefer Kariga. But I think the correct pronunciation is Kariecha.
It's Karicha, actually.
Is it Karicha?
Karicha.
Oh,
That's the most correct and accurate one.
Karicha.
PAV Isua B. Oh, by the way, I'm the Great Pav. I'm the Great Pav.
We've changed names.
Yes, I'm the Great Pav.
Okay.
It's no longer Unviolate on those socials. It's the Great Pav.
Okay.
Because, I am great. The Great PAV, that's who I be, and this is the Audopsy.
Hey, Gozia.
Did you get that?
I did.
Yeah, man.
I did.
And I am not by my lonesome self. I am with a Buddha's God.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
Buddha's
you.
God.
No,
But we changed names as well.
Yes, we've elevated a bit life in.
Yeah, Buddha's God.
Buddha's God.
Yeah, man.
Buddha's God.
Bathi ke xa uyiqhwitha ibhuda okanye imanga apho ibona khona uba nelakane ezifikelayo so andiyazi
Don't you dare.
akere labona.
Don't you dare.
Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, it's the episode number 2 under the
Yes.
new name.
It's episode number 2. We didn't release a video for the first one. We just stuck to audio. We had some difficulties and technicalities.
I love how unorthodox we are with our take on things.
Yeah, look, everyone's growing with us. They're growing with us, you know. And personally, I prefer things happen this way so that, you know, when things work out, papambili, and we become more professional.
The gatherers can say, hey,
yes, suka kude
nabantu. Sihlahla singayifumani ngexesha besilindele ngalo siqhele ngolesibini ifike ngecayi sithi iphume ngolwethu ziphume simbini kuthiwa izubakho le episode. Hey,
sesivela noyo photo kwindawo ezimnyama esingazibona kahle.
It is all part of the journey.
Yeah, man.
Scott, beautiful voice. And we are very late to the party, but however, I know some of you guys haven't listened to the album. However, that is why we are here. Platinumb Heart Open.
Yeah, Msaki released 2 albums same day. So it's Platinumb
Heart Open and then Platinumb Heart Beating.
Heart Beating, okay.
The difference is, in this one, it's the Msaki we know and we've come to love. On the Beating one, it's the Msaki that most have come to know.
Yes.
In terms of the features that you've seen her perform under, the collaborations and whatnot. Now she decided to give you guys that offering. So 2 albums, one for the true fans, if I can put it like that, for the true fans, and then one for the newer people. I mean, you have to balance and cater to your people, you know.
I don't know. But to watch the show, they'll know I tend to be fancy with the with the comments. But I don't know. I don't know if she's really catering for certain people. I just feel like she's catering for the market so that it doesn't spit her out or chew her out. Is that the term? Because the South African market is not it doesn't really practice empathy.
No.
It doesn't practice empathy, and it doesn't feel any sympathy.
And in most cases, sorry to cut you off, my friend, or to jump in. In most cases, you don't really have to do anything. Someone just has to release something that is funkier, and then we just, okay, fine, come Msaki, and then by the time we think of going back to you, someone else has dropped something. And I think we touched this on this in the last episode, that we are currently as a country on a very high pace in terms of now consuming umculo. We are consuming music at a very insane pace.
Yeah.
So it works, it doesn't work. We are yet to see. Now, what I'd love to see is the numbers. I'd love to see the numbers.
Personally, to me, the numbers don't really communicate what happens on the ground. So you've got your digital market, and then you've got your physical market on the ground. Because let me take Umandisi Kyangis. Yes, Umandisi might not have a large following digitally, but it was Obaneshoga Mandisa Pepakin uzabon magics.
Talking about a park, as a Australia Park, beautiful park.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. We'll show you guys.
You guys will see. It's amazing. It's amazing. We should talk. She's occupy spaces like Uzizo said.
It's the mental selves.
Is it Zizo or Zozi? It's Zozi.
Zozi.
Zizo.
Uzizo na ibengenele ne?
No, why we na yena kaloku
Miss Teen, yes. No Zozi.
Mama Chwed. You sang Mama Chwed?
Delta Love is the first track. Delta Love is the first track.
Delta Love. Jonga, I love it. For an opening song to a project or an offering or a body of work, that song just shit, man. Yeah, the yes. Bono malume wakho xa ufuna ukuncoma. Yar kutini, yar lendwana. Nona kasisi ke le. Hey, yar. Kutini. Yes. Kutini. Sisilendwana. Bebe xa kwele dish kutini. Wafika wanyola nje 1 2
Jonga. Enjonga uzobaza ngawe ndawo zonke mjani. Lantwa ngaphuthi?
Hayi. Ngayiqhela amasimba lana.
Itheni lo phone?
Yani biza lantwana.
Biza lantwana.
Biza
lantwana.
Bekani lo phone pha izawufika lantwana. Ibizeni. Nantsoke. Ndenyazi ukutya nina. I'm going back to Delta.
Hey, I know our uncles love us, man. Our uncles love us. Delta Love, man.
I love one thing about uncles, just to cap it off. Yeah, ke mtshana, kuthini mtshana? Anthethwa lo ma ke kuhle ke mtshana kuhatetiya. Ke mtshana. Bulisa pha endlini mtshana.
No, yazi into Orlando ne. You only pick up on it xa somdala. Malume yathanda ufaka.
Yeah.
Xa uyakhangela ba usofikile na kule age
where
uyafaka nawe and you've accepted ba nomalume uyafaka. So that's been ofaka so
Unye.
So mane khangela ke kuba mjana. Nguwe ke okulo athethe malume qonde thini.
Elintwana bambesela kanjani. Ilunge iqedele nakaphuta. Delta Love.
Delta Love, man.
My guy, it's a beautiful song. For me, what I picked up when I listened to it is Delta, synonym for me. Army, war, fight, like fight for that thing. So Delta Love.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect, as the game would say. Perfect.
Yeah. So, for me, it's self-explanatory. Public holiday
I'm right next to you, my friend. I'm right next to you.
Yeah, man. So it's a beautiful song, Scott. I love it. It talks about love. You know, it's a beautiful subject, and I love the fact that episode 1 under the new name we're speaking about love, subject of love, and also the artist had dropped 2 albums on the same day.
Yeah, praise.
Yeah.
Hey, what a coincidence.
Yeah, and now episode 2, subject of love. 2 albums same day. So yeah. Let's
So
go to
that's the first track.
Yeah, Delta Love.
Delta Love. We'll move on to the second one.
Yeah.
Hold Me Down. This one is featuring Utreso.
Trezo.
Was Afiki? Was Zasiki or something?
The other guy who helped with production.
Yes.
Yeah. Production
Yes.
and I think writing as well. It was Trezo and Zasiki.
My bad. My bad. I don't know if it's just me, but the beginning of this song, it sounds like one of those Vodacom cell phone ads.
Do you know what I was hearing?
What?
Brick and Lace. Love is Wicked.
Is it?
Yeah.
Kai fetish?
Go to the beginning. The love is wicked.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Nyansile.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, the beginning, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's what I heard.
Hey.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
I'm hearing cell phone ads, you know. And then
those
there's
very-
a hopeful guy who
Yes.
comes out and is happy. Oh my God, thank you, Vodacom.
After not having a network and he missed his wedding and
Yeah, he couldn't call his granddad, and now he got his granddad, and his granddad is happy, and everyone's happy. Yes! And then Vodacom comes up.
and then there's a group of mixed races,
Yeah.
like the Rainbow Nation of
And
South
then
Africa.
the Indians are happy, and they're throwing spice in the air, you know. But that's how those ads go though. And then that's it. I don't know what dance that is, but the ends on Goloshia Kupa, Goloshia Kupa, and there we are, you know, being happy black people.
Kumbaya!
But it's always those ads.
Basically, it's Kumbaya, my guy.
Hey,
It's
Mato.
Kumbaya, it's Kumbaya.
And then you get like a 30,000 rand bill from Vodacom.
Yeah, yeah, and that's bullshit. That's what you call that.
Don't sue us, guys. Don't sue us. It's just the stories we hear.
We've been hearing a lot of those.
Oh, and I'm so sorry, guys. We didn't bring all our equipment today, so
Yeah.
and it's quite kind of windy.
Yeah.
Please excuse that, man. There's just a lot of wind here.
I'd like to also just to put this on record. It might be the wind, or it might be Chamba. You never know.
And Lininzi, that's the problem.
You never know.
Lininzi Mjan.
It might be the
Lininzi.
wind, or it might be Chamba.
I
It's quite possible.
kono ne cham, kono ne moye. So it means le kumeka.
Sifunguvunga sabonong mandos. Tornado.
Netso.
Yeah.
Namhlanje.
Yeah. I wanted to say, Trezo.
Yeah.
He's found his niche, he's found his style, he's found his signature. And I love how if you feature him on your song, it'll have his signature.
Always.
It's your song, yes, and you're featuring him, but it'll have his signature sound, his signature style.
Yamazi umuntu onembeko.
Trezo.
Yamazi umuntu onobuntu.
Okay.
Umuntu one-humility.
Uh-huh.
Umuntu okwazi uzithoba.
Dimamel. It seems like you're talking about me, but let me let you...
Hell no.
What?
Hell no.
Hey,
Jesus Louises. No, we're talking about Utreso, guys. Utreso, if you remember, started off as a guy who used to play guitar as a parking attendant. So that's how he was discovered, because, you know, someone heard him play guitar yake as a parking attendant, and then he got a chance to record Ngoma, and then the rest is history, as they would say.
Wait, so Utrezo was one of those guys who... Dichongele Buddha.
Yeah, but he'll be like, Dichongile Buddha, Ndichongile Buddha. Ungabi naqala chongile Buddha. You know, and then someone wathatheka waqonda Thixo moto wami jongwe ngeyona ndlela. Wathatheka. Chongile Buddha.
No, it's bullshitting today.
Yeah, so
name of the song is Hold Me Down.
yeah, so listen, that's how we got to know Utreso, guys. But Lenon City game with Utreso unembeko nobuntu humility akwazitoba njalo because he's really just been quiet and working. There are no stories, there's no him commenting on anything. He's just been doing the music, taking all the opportunities he's got. He's been fulfilling a contract I think with the 5th season, yes. He signed under 5th season. Are the same people who've signed Amifaku.
Yeah.
Amifaku.
5th season, isn't it the one headed by AKA?
Yes, it's owned by Upenza.
Oh, okay.
That's the name of the chap, Upenza. So yeah, he signed with those guys. I don't know if he's still signed with those guys.
Benza used to make beats with AKA in Ivy League, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
With Tunansika Lomchidulapak Super Sport as well.
Yeah,
I just forgot his name now.
Yeah, up as well. Is he doing the voiceover now?
Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
He's there.
Okay.
But Utreso has been doing his thing, man. So in Sidba, like Beko's Tobile, he came in, he has the Naifunayo, he's not with the politics, and now I think he's found a little bit of freedom because now he's producing albums for people.
But by freedom, he means a little bit of money. Like we know, that's what brings the freedom, the movement, the glow. Imali, guys.
Not necessarily the money.
Guys, Imali.
No, man. It's just in the industry like any other place. We have to buy intern. So we intern, you I'll take a call. If you talk was I told?
Okay.
You understand?
That's a very drastic one.
I know, but it feels like that sometimes because you'll be told to do stupid things and you'll be like, but it don't land, but can you do it? You know? But anyways, came in as an intern. So now he's kind of like he's at supervisor level now. So now he's like,
mad talented guy. Name of the song is Hold Me Down.
Hold Me Down. Yeah.
Again, theme is one of love. I love that subject. That's one subject, one theme, one mood that can never go out of fashion. Love. It can never go out of fashion, my guy. Bangaza, it can never.
The 90s R&B proves that.
Yeah.
90s R&B proves that.
Oh yeah, okay. I get what you.
No one proves that. Like it's timeless.
Yeah,
it's
timeless. Very timeless. Metro makes sure of that. Metro FM makes sure of that. Makes very sure.
For the next 30 years.
Yeah, I know.
The next track, everyone knows this one. Everyone knows this one. They love it.
Which one is this one?
The name of it is Landu Bombaku.
Oh,
that's the direct translation, anyways. But this is the live performance?
The acoustic one.
I'd like to acoustic,
think. Or the honest one. I think let's say acoustic.
I prefer this one to the digital one.
Yeah.
Your back sways in parabola motions, right on time with the latest club incantation. We live for the weekend, working up the courage, and we pray away the pain of not being in alignment with our dreams. Fetch your life, go on, be alive. Ain't nobody living out here.
I am so sorry. I know people are going to be, I'm so sorry. Name of the track is Fetch Your Life.
Uti, we pray away the pain of not being aligned with our dreams. I know a thing or two about that. Man. What she did when the song came out with the Prince KB, that's the original. I'd like to say, no, it's actually, that's the original.
Yeah.
But what I love about owning your art and owning your skill, you actually own the masters. She wrote it, she performed it, she did perform it. As the person who composed it, she has the right to do with it as she pleases. Hence why she could come back now and do this rendition for her own album.
Do you remember with Unanseka Amos?
Yeah.
We were talking about I'm a piano artist, and I think we also included Ubuhle.
Yeah,
in that conversation. And I said, Kuebana, we're right now.
No, man, sorry. Ubuhle Samuels is the actress on Muvango. Ubuhle the vocalist is Ngomyelo.
Yeah, Ubuhle the vocalist. Sorry, Ubuhle the vocalist.
My bad.
Yeah. And I said, right now there's the piano hype. Right? There's the piano wave. Let me say wave instead of hype. There's the piano wave. Everyone is excited about it. Everyone is excited to release Ingoma and just get with the momentum,
Influx.
Yeah. But then I said, in time, I hope most of the piano artists, especially the vocalists, will revisit the album Zabo, will revisit some of their famous songs that have done well and do the acoustic versions of those songs, because I feel there's more to some of their songs than what they have presented. And this is a perfect example of that. Just the beginning part of this.
Yeah.
You get a different feel. It's a different dynamic to the entire song.
Jonga, there's hence why now this needs to go back to that very sensitive topic that I don't want to start. So I'm just gonna nip it by myself. Own your art. Own your art. Own your art. Own it. Make sure you own it. If you're working with someone, there must be fine print there that clearly distinguishes or clearly states that who owns this. If Nyanis are now low creativity, nobody, it's their song and you're being paid. Own it. Jesus.
It should go without saying though, like at this point in time. I mean, how many battles have been fought? How many court cases have there been? How many Twitter and online, Facebook, what have people helped? Blah blah blah.
And I think this thing has been happening.
Yeah.
But it's just that in the past, it was record label to record label that used to come and say, hey, I understand Buddha Scott owes you about 2 albums.
Yeah.
I'm buying him out of his contract because now they can see you have changed and whatever you're bringing to the table now is nicer and they're going to make money off you much more than they are willing to pay. And that buy you out of an existing contract with your previous or your initial record label, record company, and then you'd sign with them again. That's another debt, by the way.
Yep.
It's another debt. So you go from one debt to another, maybe clear money freedom your creativity.
Says it Yalindo.
Yeah, well.
Fetch your life.
Fetch your life, man. Nalapa Joe. When it came out, not gonna lie, it was a banger. Dance floor, banger, floor filler, whatever you wanna call it. And we actually never really listened to the lyrics. We just knew to fetch your life, yes. And one thing I love about it, people used to fetch their lives Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday is like,
exactly what the song was talking about. We live for the weekend.
Yeah, but that's not what it's pushing. It says fetch it. Be consistent with that. Leave Monday to Monday. Live your life. It's yours.
Now what I'm picking up from we live for the weekend. In other words, we are dead during the week. And then we kind of come alive in the weekend. So everything we do is just so we can make it to the weekend, so that we can actually fetch our lives, because that's the only time we get to have our lives.
Yeah, so sort of like most. This may be a very wrong generalization. However, sort of like most mid-level, low-income based black people that live their lives for December.
Yeah. True.
They live their entire year for December. And then kuloma chainam dasekaya benguvelas buka Morris Alcin Jiwazwe
Papa Salcine
Bone cho Belo mess, and then come Jan, it's like shit. And then we
Monday.
Yeah, January is the longest Monday. And but what do says Msaki? Asanda, by the way, that's a full name. Sis Asanda.
Sissy with some roads.
Lusaseni. Lusasani. I think it's Lusaseni or Lusaseni, whatever. Mvana.
Hey, upanza wachikela ikona. Hey,
Mvana.
upanza wachikela ikona.
Mvana. My nigga, get the hell away from that corner. It's Lusesane. Damn it! It's a tongue twister, ladies and gentlemen. It's Asanda Lusesane Mvana. Born in December 1988, by the way.
Yeah.
So Zindangaz Msaki, I hope you're listening.
Ntangaz.
Yeah, Ntangaz. Otherwise, yeah, man. Stage name Msaki.
Yeah.
Fetch your life, my guy. Fetch your life. Fetch your life, gatherer. Fetch your life, first time watcher, listener. Fetch your life.
The first three tracks we've done, Delta Love, Hold Me Down, Fetch Your Life, these are your more, I would say, acceptable tracks, commercially speaking.
Affirmative.
Yeah, so those are your acceptable tracks commercially.
Affirmative, sir.
Then the next couple of tracks we are gonna go into, this is who I feel Msaki really is. This is her. This is her resembling her roots, where she started, who she really is, and what her art is really about. And the name of the track is Catalyst. No, don't.
You are a phenomenon of nature causing chain reactions with your eyes. Who brings unpredictable variables to they silent demise? You are a phenomenon of nature causing chain reactions with your eyes. Who brings unpredictable variables to they silent demise?
You are this, you are that. You are phenomenal. You are a phenomenon.
Prime Tracy Chapman.
I knew that at some point on this pod, Kanyiganyapa Kumsagi, the name Tracy Chapman was gonna come up. I knew it.
Prime Tracy Chapman. And that's not a wrong thing. We've explained it before. If you've been one with us on this journey, we've explained this. I'm not gonna break it down again. Prime Tracy Chapman. This is also Prime Msaki. This is now your infamous Yabona Msaki. This is
Msaki, for those who have just joined her journey quite recently, she does what is called, folk music?
Indie folk.
Yeah, indie folk. So that's your...
Is that where you're going to live it? Is that where you're going to live it?
What?
The name of the genre she does.
No, I was actually going into it.
Okay, go in. That's what we are waiting for. And go.
Wait, why are you making a big deal out of this? No, she does what is called indie folk. Yeah. It's mostly like your white people music, you know?
Okay.
But if folk music is your storytelling music.
Yeah.
Every song is a story.
Yeah.
So it's stories, but it's mostly your white people music, because even if you look it up, I don't know none of those bands. I don't know none of those bands.
Abanye would call it alternative rock.
Nah.
Abanye would.
Nah, it isn't.
Abanye would.
Nah, there's rock, then there's alternative rock.
Abanye would.
And then you would drift off to your
indie rock. There's also indie rock.
Yes, there's indie rock, but this is indie folk music.
I'm telling you.
But now I'm telling you, but
okay.
It's mostly your acoustic guitar.
Mamel. Andilwe now.
Namandilwe.
Up on the corner, like we said. Go. Abanye do categorize it. Articles.
Now I'm telling you,
okay, fine.
Indie folk is something else. Where there's a similarity. It's like I'm a piano in a house.
Yeah.
Piano in a house.
Yeah.
But for people to kind of get that specific music, I'm a piano.
Okay.
You can't just say ambokha ile house. Because then uzolahleka uye pha ku Rowick deep.
Okay, fine.
But anyways, ndiyakuva mhlobo.
No, I hear you, bro. Heard, noted, and we are aligned. I would like to start using that word on the pod. Aligned. We are aligned. Your views on the song, when a fellow co-host are aligned with mine.
Okay, comrade.
Scott, utini abaglingom.
Catalyst, man.
Catalyst.
A catalyst is a thing they add to help the outcome.
Yeah.
So if you are baka, kuyinto lento yenza
self-raising flour.
Difuna le yeast
catalyst. Yes.
Yabo inceda inhlama enyuka ithini.
If
not le inhlama.
If not Proclex catalyst. Things you can understand, guys. Let's keep it going. So
I think in this song, if I got it correctly, she's just explaining what Lomdam Tandayo is. Ebomin baki. So Lomdu catalyst. Mzagelo umukho makes me happy.
Yeah,
so you are the catalyst to happiness.
Yeah, my drive. Because Mzagelo, if I was single, I wasn't gonna be as driven to achieve and celebrate and be in those moments with someone, with you actually. But now that you're here, I'm driven. I want to succeed. I'm more happier. Yes, if I was single, I was gonna be happier, but it was gonna take me going out of my space, do this, do that. Then, whereas you are here now, so it's easier. It's very easy. Catalyst. Also, I love what she did with the album. She gave us a little bit of that commercially accepted, as you said.
Yeah.
And then it's a very political album, by the way.
I was about to talk about that, and I was going to say, Bana, we normally talk about sequencing.
Yeah.
With the albums. Abonale album, this is where the sequencing is quite important. Because this entire album is a political performance piece.
Yes.
You understand? What I'm trying to say with that is, you could take this entire album, uyidlale from the start, press play wako, Msaki and her friends or her other performers, they could perform on stage this entire album for you in a theater somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's a political performance piece. You are just getting the audio version of it.
So it's a PPP. P. Apa. Okanye pakuyo.
Yeah, it's a political performance piece.
Yeah, man. It's very political. It's very beautiful. And for what many may mistake for skits, those aren't your skits actually. And those skits are very famously used in hip-hop albums.
Yeah.
Do you guys actually know when was the first skit ever recorded or laced on an album?
No.
1989.
Which album?
It was an album called Della Soul, I think.
Oh, Della Soul.
Yeah. First skit ever. 1989 hip-hop album Della Soul. Look it up.
Yeah. But that's my take on this album as a whole.
No, my guy.
That's my take, but it's a political performance piece, and I think as you are listening to it, just have people performing at a theater in your mind and let it play throughout. Don't try to skip. Don't try to get to the fun tracks. Fetch Your Life. If you listen to the album in its sequencing, Fetch Your Life is going to make more sense to you.
This is why, actually, before you played the song, I started now saying my views on the matter are aligned with you, because now we are moving into that direction. Arrangement, he speaks of sequencing, I speak of arrangement. You know, it's practically the same thing. It's beautiful. It flows very beautiful. It flows and you just vibe with it. And then there's those little pieces there. There's those very short tracks, I think about 2 minutes or a minute plus.
Yeah.
And then you get a fuller track explaining what you've just heard. EP imali 6,050,300,000 EP imali sifuna imali. It's those nice things that are very, when you're listening to it, whether first listen or not, whether loud system or headphones or whatnot, it's interesting.
I'll play those. I'll play one of those skits for you.
Yeah.
The next song. Hi, mani.
Wait, oh my God.
Hey, women are not good people. Women are not good people.
Yeah.
The next song is a perfect explanation of everything we've just talked about.
Yeah.
Kamalayo iti Anisixabisanga featuring The Brother Moves On.
Abisanga when uhlekisi qhazolo ebusweni bensokolo yethu.
So sorry about the long start, guys. I should have actually moved it a bit forward. But just that one line though, it gives you the gist of what the song is about.
Yes. Sorry. Listened to the album. I know I may be off the mark, like way off.
Yeah.
But the political part of this album, for a want of a better word, it took a couple of jabs at former president. I'd like to say, not malicious jabs in a sense, but now the political theme and voicing out of frustration from your society. It took a couple of jabs in that sense, or points were made, because I only know of one president that used to laugh his qazol in parliament whilst shit was hitting the fan on the ground. You know, and also with that skit, the 6 billion and 300,000 and billion
from parliament.
You know, we know actually who has another blunder of that nature. So for me, it might not be distinctive, I might be wrong, but that's what it painted for me. And as for what it painted, but for me, that's what it did.
Nah, that's exactly what she did.
Yeah.
She took the entire, I won't say the entire political term, sorry, the entire presidential term. Kababuzum. I don't want to say the entire thing, but certain aspects of it. Yeah, but that stood out.
For her.
Yeah.
Masicho, because there are a lot.
Yeah, for her. Because I know in one of the songs she also touches on the part Yogba, there was a plane that landed at Waterkloof.
Yeah.
And then she also asks in the song, Bana, is there not an army at Waterkloof?
Yeah.
How do people just land at Waterkloof?
Exactly.
So she took parts of Babu Zuma's presidential term, and she just, she's commenting on that.
Yeah. Now that goes back to what you said. It's a performance piece.
Yeah.
It's a performance piece. It's something that you can see at a market theatre. Or is it a feather market?
Feather theatre as well?
Yeah. Feather market theatre. Uhlalo ibukele for a good hour and then be thoroughly entertained if you are into that type of entertainment. Yeah.
I would you know what? I don't know if Msaki does it already, because I did see a performance I think it was in the Western Cape.
She does.
At the park. I don't know if she does this though. I don't know if she performs this album as an actual piece, like as a drama or whatever. I would love to see that, Msaki, if she happens to watch this, because just in case. Would you?
In fact,
or do you perform?
It's a challenge.
Would you perform this album as a actual drama piece for a theatre, Mchan?
Would you dare?
Yeah. Please do it if you haven't done it. If you do it, I'm sorry. I haven't seen any posters or anything of the sort.
Yeah.
Please. The next song is Statues.
You see?
And we know the story behind Statues. Because
hey, my guy.
My guy. Zongi statue.
And I feel like we should. Jonga Scott, we all know what's going on in Ningism, guys. We are not going to run away from the fact. At some point, we need to do something radical, man. Hey, man, we need something radical, man. Hey, no, oh, sorry to use this language, but I feel like it flows better. But
I do agree now that the statue should be removed, ne? For public viewing, in public settings. Rather, they should do, I think, what they do in other countries, remove them from a public setting, just fucking museum.
Yeah.
Where people can be educated properly about them.
Yeah. And then go fetch artifacts in other countries. Please.
Yeah.
Scatter them around South Africa. We have 9 provinces. We are a tourism country. We need our artifacts back. Come on, man. Bloody nonsense.
Statues all falling outside. The one inside.
What the fuck?
Sits low and heavy.
No, Mamela, for real. The beginning of this song, it's a performance piece.
I pray and hope to God we actually drop the visuals for this one.
No.
For those that are gonna listen to it, justice won't be made. Justice will not be made.
But for real.
Why in a ballet, in fact?
But that's the thing. That's what it gets you thinking. Since it's a performance piece, so now unalanda ngondweni yabo kukundo dansayo.
Contemporary dance.
Yeah, contemporary dance. Yeah. Then they're doing that thing. It never really makes sense, but they're out there just waving. Waving.
Yeah. Hambani makwe. The visuals are coming. If you're listening, go watch it. If you're listening, pause, go watch it. Just go watch it. And there's an orchestra somewhere.
You see, she took what was happening with the statues, right? Yeah. As citizens and political parties, Now she's saying down with the murderer, down with the pillager.
Yeah.
Right? She is art. They are pieces, the paintings that are called romantic pieces. So that's when they take the English.
I know, throw it. People are good. Throw it out, my guy.
But they take the highest moment in any event. So if you and I were fighting and I was about to punch you,
that's a very high moment.
They take that specific moment as my punch is about to land, that little moment where there's a lot of friction and high drama, your blood is boiling.
He's talking about
and everything. Yeah, so she's taking that and she's just giving us the audio version of it. That's when you heard the orchestra, right? Yeah. Now the statues are falling at that time.
Yeah.
Statues are falling.
It is. It's a chaos. It's a chaos. You actually can see it if you're listening to it. It actually takes you on a journey. Like you go with her on that journey. You see it.
Yeah, so this song is a romantic piece.
I don't know if I'm the only person that does this or the only person that this happens to, but when I'm listening to music for the first time, I always direct a video in my head.
I do too.
I direct the video of that song that I'm listening to in my head all the damn time. And with this one, it's one of those scenes in spy movies. But now
James Bond.
There's turmoil in Uzbekistan. They love using Uzbekistan. I don't know why. But in Uzbekistan, they are overthrowing the president there because he's been selling the oil fields and whatnot. And and you are there. The people are masked up until here, my guy. It's fucking tear gas, and they've got those flares. It's rocks. It's rocks versus the shields. I'm a police. So it's like they're coming together for the two crowds. Yes. And then there's one guy that is the mastermind behind it all. He runs between the two crowds, and then James Bond is there with a gun.
Yeah. It's definitely a song they can use for movies as well.
Yeah.
It's a, what do they call it? A score.
Yes.
It can be a score.
A score. Not Esutando Sell. No. No, senor. Not that score, eh? Not that one, huh? No, my friend.
Yeah, it's a score. So it definitely can be a score. And I think if Msaki...
it should be a score.
I think if Msaki just
pushes
it.
It's this is another question. I don't know who's in the field. The day when we make it, or the day when we're actually taken serious, the pod is taken serious, and whoever goes back to our first episodes looking for bullshit, I hope you find this pod and you are in the movie making industry. Why aren't we making spy movies, Umzagelo? Why aren't we making... We are making rom-coms. We are making drug selling and taxi bosses and gangster movies.
And we are experts at witchcraft.
Yes, we are not, but rom-coms and taxi bosses, gangsterism and whatnot, those we are perfecting. Why aren't we going to spy movies? Why?
I think we did in a way, Bing Banganene, but they were copying with Luke Cage. It's on Netflix. I just forgot the name of it.
Oh, I saw that one. Upellens. Yeah, Upellens.
That is such a funny name for him because he's...
No.
Okay.
Don't do that. But yeah, man. Why aren't we pushing the borders? Why aren't we broadening the horizon? Why aren't we pushing the envelope?
Someone is online was saying bana they complaining but like, yo dog, witchcraft, taxi bosses, like, are we gonna get this for forever? South African writers, script writers, are they tired? And I said, they're not tired, they are restricted. In other words, people don't want to offend the gay people. They don't want to offend the trans. They don't want to offend Bandabamnyam. They don't want to offend Abandabamshop. So now in your writing, you are kind of restricted in what you can present to a band. Because now, also releasing the Yogbana, Upev is a black person who does ABC. Next thing, your show is being protested online. Because people can't take it as entertainment.
Okay.
So I think it may be part of the reason, my friend, that
you
people
made
are restricted.
You made a valid point there. That
people are restricted in a way, but I don't know how they are going to be restricted when it comes to spy movies.
Also, yeah, man, it may be that, and also it may be one of those things that we know it sells. I'm only going to fund what I know is going to sell.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much. Or yes, I'm not going to take it to New Metro. I'll just a few film festivals, and then hopefully get Netflix or Showmax to buy it. That's what I'm looking for. So a return on my investment. Otherwise, this is not going to sell because we don't have the market. Whereas we are the very same people that do consume these movies. Go IMAX and Prestige and Stay Kiniko and New Metro. We do this. So what do you mean we don't have the market?
Our problem in SA is not even multifaceted. It's one problem really that just is in different industries.
What was multifaceted?
It's one problem. It's just featuring in a lot of industries. Here now you're talking about movies and whatnot. Funding is a problem. Unsika Nopev might have a great idea for a movie, but Unsika Nopev cannot afford the equipment, cannot afford to pay a bandu, to afford to book in and take locations, jalo. It's a lot of admin, it costs a lot of money to move things around, movie lighting around, so we don't have funding. So now the people who keep getting the funding are the same people with the same ideas.
Same faces. You see one person here, the very same person is there. And then to some extent, you find a person acting the same character or a similar character.
On a personal level, I don't mind that because guys mabaphangela abantu bafiti families up.
And he minded him.
I hear where you are coming
we
from.
are the very same people. Now I'm on Twitter, and the Twitter is filled with South Africans.
Yeah.
The very same South Africans that are complaining, Liam Neeson is typecast. But you get to sit down and watch the same I just forget his name, that guy, but he's acting the same rude, crass motherfucker. It was a feature film in telenovelas as E2. He's the same person.
How was that?
Yeah, him. But yeah.
Yeah.
We're not talking movies, we're talking music. Msaki. Platinumb Heart Open.
Oh, Platinumb Heart Open does that to you. Statues, as you listen to statues, it will do that to you. Yeah. Msaki?
Aizoti baleka statue.
Hey, I wish I had that.
If ever we go that far, or that route of having effects, can we not use the ones that have been used?
So banomalum.
Yeah. Yeah. Then we know that's a compliment from Umalum. You know, I don't want no.
We're gonna have Umalum.
Yeah. Are you not entered? No. Yeah. You know, that's what you're gonna do.
No, like I say again.
Yeah, good it. They always have that.
Just for effects.
Yeah, man. Otherwise, statues.
Yeah, we're on our last track now.
Yes.
This is also, I think, a well-known one.
Cousin Isif.
Yeah, Pagla Sisi, I think, Butitangai, if I'm sure.
Which Sisi? I talk about a lot of Sisi.
The assistant dreads, Mtal Chapman. It reminds me of her. I don't know. I think this is a cover. I'm not sure.
You guys, if you know this is a cover, hit us up. You know the platforms.
Don't leave me blind, 'cause I'm afraid of not seeing. Don't leave behind this baby born in a taxi. Give me all you owe the world. Let's pretend I could be spoiled. And if it's all in what you say, then help me change my world today. I could spend my time loving you if that's what you want me to do. You just gotta say I could spend my time loving you if that's what you want me to do. You just gotta say do.
She cancelled the show to go perform at the Apollo with some of South Africa's greatest female vocalists to honor the great, the wholesome, the lovely, the warrior woman, Indanga Kamama Winnie ngokwezopolitiko. One of the great voices that went to the UN in the 60s that said, bayasibulala phindlini. Kanenzeni ncede. The woman I'm talking about is long past, but what she's left behind reverberates even now. Dithetha ngomama uMiriam Makeba. Msaki was at the Apollo with some of our greatest female vocalists honoring umama uMiriam Makeba. And this song Invuselele Londo Violet. Just I remember that. I remember that.
Right now it was as if ndibukele a send-off. Umama noxolo kudala ebhexesha kwekho kwanikelwa kuwe. SABC1 on a Saturday morning andiyanga esikolweni ntanga. Kwekwaye. Hayi. Ha. Ndona kasisi. Yeah. Ndona kasisi. Man, that was heavy. That was proper. That was dignified.
That's Msaki, dog.
Man!
That's Msaki,
That
dog.
was crazy!
That Msaki, dog. That is Msaki.
Hey! The song and what you did? Shit!
That's Msaki, dog.
Ndona Sicily. And that's the business. Right there. That there was the business.
Beautiful young black woman who took a risk. Not even a risk, but she followed her heart.
Yeah.
She followed her heart and did indie folk music when other black people wouldn't dare.
Wouldn't touch it.
Wouldn't touch it.
One thing I want to say before we close off.
Yeah.
She has a very mighty pen. Her pen game, the young kids call it a pen game. It's beautiful. It's flippin' mighty. Penmanship or penwomanship, Msaki.
It's acceptance and honoring your difference.
Yo, my guy.
You know, that's what it is with Msaki. She accepted bana. No, I'm sorry to put it this way because I might offend people and I might be wrong. Msaki himself might want to correct me, but she accepted ba. I'm not the girl from Ekasi. I'm the girl who likes Pepper Ann. You know?
Pepper Ann.
I'm the girl who listens to Nickelback.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm the girl who likes Maroon 5 and I'm gonna write Pakla Keleb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write Pakla Keleb. She's accepted that, hence her writing. You know, but the roots are with us as a Bandaba Mnyama because she tells our story very beautifully. Very beautifully.
Bro. Her pen is amazing. And Ipak
Limited edition.
Ipak
Limited edition.
Ako picking up on it. Ayo big click nanga Ipak le.
Limited edition.
Lo si bandanga all. Yeah. Amqhela Msaki man.
Uyithathe ku Shakespeare self.
Uthile. For some reason, when you said you tried to Shakespeare self, I'm thinking of a TikTok that I saw for Tikuala, one of our youngest female rappers from Makeup.
Yeah, Namonti Tikuala.
She had a TikTok that was out, I think, late last year.
Yeah.
I said, baby, when you said you're gonna take care of me, and then she's like, no, that's not gonna work. Baby, I need. Okay. You have sex up cut. And I'm thinking to myself, Msaki got sex, and she started writing amazing. Your eyes on klebe, kwe. Yo, satellite. Sorry, I just saw them big as. Ngafika keva. Gozinga ke akeva. As I was saying, Msaki's got beautiful talent, beautiful addition to the South African music industry. The fact that she's Xhosa and she's from the Eastern Cape, it's a plus for me. You know these things. We flex on these things. For me, it's a plus. Man. Yeah.
Beautiful album.
Yeah.
Platinum. Okay, I have to make sure you guys get this. Platinumb. So it's not Platinum.
Platinumb.
It's Platinumb. Yeah? Platinumb Heart Open. That's the name of the album. It's a beautifully sequenced political performance piece.
It's a PPP.
That's a term that I have coined. Msaki, I'm sure she has her own. But to me, it's a man Masvi. It's a beautifully sequenced, beautifully written, beautifully performed political performance.
Balanced as well. It's very well balanced.
It is.
It's not all over the place. It's not boring. It's not one dimensional.
No, too.
It is not. It's amazing. It's a beautiful body of work. It's an amazing piece of history.
Thank you, Msaki. I haven't
One Shushu Day Artistry.
Yes, that's the name of a label.
Yeah.
It's the name of a label.
Yeah. One Shushu Day Artistry.
Thank you, Msaki. It's been a while since I've enjoyed something different. It's been a while.
This is the type of album that makes you
Excuse me.
buhlala engenqeni bawuhlala in the locations ukujonga belalini if uhlala town ukujonga ku neighborhood kubheka and yeah sekude phambili but we appreciate we are
Yeah.
you know sekude phambili but sibulela balapha. For me that's what it does. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. I can say beautiful kathathu shumel nayi kashagalombili. Manega I can go on and on.
Shiagalombili.
Shagalolunye. Shagalo baby. I take that back.
As bits our Zulu.
But man, guys, Platinumb had opened, Platinumb had beating. 2 albums dropped late last year. I think it was in November. Okay, was it this year? I think November, man.
I think it was November.
Yeah, November last year. Msaki, asanda lustesane mvana. I got it right. Fucking right. Known as Msaki. Yeah, Maaz. Known as Msaki to many, including me. This is a third studio album, if I'm not mistaken.
Wouldn't it make it a 4th? Since it's 2. But anyways, I get you.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Audopsy. It is I, the Great Pav, Buddha Scott, Spotify, Apple Music, and on YouTube. That's where you are going to find us. Hit the subscribe button. Follow back if you need to. Hit the like button. Comment, suggestion, criticize. I don't give a fuck. Just do that thing, man. And that's the business right there.
That's the business.
I'm out.
Yes, I'm waiting for you to drop the mic.
No, it's what I'm talking. No. I think Durant.
Yeah, so Puma go Paul in a taxi, man.
Yeah, man,
guys,
Paul in a taxi.
It's been fun. We'll check you.
That's actually that has happened before. I don't remember when, but I've seen a headline somewhere where a woman gave birth at Texan.
No, zinkalanzinzis.
I've read or seen it somewhere. Because there's this partial displacement and whatnot, so she had to take a taxi to the hospital because the clinic
and I hate how they take those stories, ne? Like during a flood or whatever.
Yeah.
They take those stories and kind of romanticize them and make them little hero moments.
Whereas
when they reflect what the fuck is wrong with society.
Exactly.
But anyways, man. Msaki, we love you.
Saki.
We'll see you.
No, sizo kilan.
Yeah, so kilan, I'm sorry. So yigi man. Pasong ass.
Next episode we're going to be doing Latik Deep in Africa.
Yeah.
Catch that one. Next episode, Latik Deep in Africa. Going back to house, baby. I know a lot of y'all missed that.